So we've been talking about countable nouns before, and we're going to talk again. Why? Because I love this topic. Countable nouns. Okay. We have nouns that we can count, and they make them singular, like for example, one cat or one chair. And we can have a plural. Why? Because I can count them. So I can say one cat, two cats, three cats, one chair, two chairs, three chairs. Easy, it is exactly the same as in Spanish. But what about uncountable nouns? They only go in singular. Why? Because I can count them. They can be just one, okay? Talking about that, we could say liquid, water. All the liquids you can think of, okay, they're uncountable. You can say one water, two waters, three waters, okay? Substance, we're talking about sugar, salt. It could be material. For example, wood. Or abstract names like love, faith, sadness, happiness, or a collection of things. Like, for example, luggage, okay? It is made up of suitcases, but the whole thing is called luggage and it is uncountable. So, countable nouns, we can talk about the amount and we can use these words. A few, unos pocos or pocos cats. Fewer, menos, and many, okay? That's it. And what about uncountable nouns if I want to talk about amounts? If we're talking about water, sugar, love, luggage, we can say little or a little, less, or much. But the funny thing about it is that we've got one word that we can use with countable nouns and uncountable nouns, so you don't have to think if it's right or wrong because you're going to get it right all the time. Talking about water, sugar, love, luggage, cats, and chairs. If I want to say mucho, I say a lot of or lots of. Okay, say lots. Let's go back to your student's book. And we're gonna go to page 31 and we're going to see grammar in context. Read the sentences from the audio in the lesson on page 30 and then decide if each noun in bold is countable or uncountable. So, it's a shame we didn't have the chance to make many new friends. Friends, countable, uncountable. Yeah, you got it right, countable. Number 2, so it was good to find out some information. Uncountable. Okay, so you can count 1 information, 2 informations, 3 informations. I love visiting places and seeing how they really work. So places, countable. Of course, I had lots of luggage. That's uncountable, as you have seen before. And when I needed clothes, I couldn't find anything. Haha, here's a tricky one. That's uncountable. There is an S over there. Yeah. Okay, we've got cloth and we've got clothes. I'm glad I took plenty of money. Uncountable. That's it. You can't count money, 1 money, 2 monies, 3 monies. You can count banknotes, coins, or whatever. Now we are on page 31 and we're going to do exercise number 1. Write was or where in each gap to complete the sentences. Use the word symbol to help you. Okay, so why are we going to use was or where? Was singular, where plural, okay? So think about if the noun is countable or uncountable. Let's go. Number 1. There was a lot of luggage in the car. Number 2, there were a lot of guidebooks in the library. Number 3, some of the ideas about the Hyperloop were exciting. Number 4, some information about the London Underground was interesting. Number 5, Jen's advice was to read the online hotel reviews. And number 6, the news about the delay was annoying. Exercise number 2 and page 31. Put a word from the box in each gap. Use 6 words. There are 3 extra words which you do not need to use. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the amount of a noun. So, let's go. Number 1, how. How many times did you change currency on your trip around Eastern Europe? Number 2, the guide didn't give us much information about how they built the castle. Number 3, you need a huge amount of time to travel around the world. Number 4, we bought lots of souvenirs and presents at the airport. Number 5, I've brought less luggage for the trip than I thought. And number 6, few people have ever stayed in the underwater hotel. Page 31, exercise number 3. If a word in bold is correct, just put a tick and add an S onto each word which needs it, to make a plural. So, strange hotels. Every hotel provides accommodation, that's okay, for its guests. But some hotels are much stranger than others. Here are some of the weirdest places to stay in the world. At the Palacio de Sal in Bolivia, the whole hotel is made of salt, even all the furniture. If you like art, then Venice House in Japan might be the perfect hotel for you. Guests sleep in a museum and gallery surrounded by expensive works of art and sculptures. If you're more interested in transport, then you will enjoy staying at Hotel Costa Verde in Costa Rica, where a full-size Boeing 727 airplane is part of the hotel. Interestingly, there are several underwater hotels in the world. At Poseidon Undersea Resort in Fiji, the hotel is 12 meters below the surface of the water. It's like sleeping in an aquarium. Guests also have access to a small submarine, but of course you need lots of money to stay there. We're done.